Hi everyone. Hope everyone is having a great time. Tomorrow night is Shavuot, the holiday of Matan Torah, the holiday when God himself took the Jewish people under his wing and introduced himself to the whole Jewish nation. 3 million strong. It wasn't one person, it wasn't Moshe Rabbeinu, it wasn't Moses, it wasn't 2 or 3 people or prophets. It was a whole nation. A nation of men, women, and children. A nation of prophets, a nation of water carriers, a nation of workers. Everyone you can think of under the sun came together on Mount Sinai, and God himself appeared. And behind me are the mountains of Israel, and below to the south is the Sinai. And tomorrow night will be more than 3,000 years when God himself appeared to mankind and said, "Here I am, man. Here I am, world. Let's talk and let's make a covenant." Now, the amazing thing is about that covenant, as the sages tell us, it was made in the desert. And why the desert? Because think about it. If God had brought a whole nation to a forest, what would have happened? Each person would have been lost in his particular tree, so to speak. But in a desert, what do you have? You have an open field, and there you see your brother, and you think of your brother and your sister. And that's the whole point of the Torah. What God wanted to do was to convey the concept, the whole basic concept of the Torah, which is V'ahavta l'recha kamocha. Love thy neighbor as thyself, ki ani Hashem, for I am God. What Hashem wanted was that each Jewish person, each human being, would see his brother and sister, would see the child, would see the friend of the other, and say, that person is my responsibility. Because in the desert, we're all together. We all have to survive. And the Torah was given for all human beings to survive, to carry each other on their back. That's the concept of the Torah. I once heard a wonderful lecturer who once said the following thing. V'ahavta kamocha implies 3 relationships. 1, between you and Hashem, because it says, Ki ani Hashem, for I am the Lord. V'ahavta echa, love thy neighbor, between you and your friend. Kamocha, you and yourself. And those are the 3 relationships that each person has to develop over a whole lifetime. Between you and God, you and your friend, and you and yourself. So tomorrow night, when we accept the Torah upon ourselves to become the chosen people, meaning we choose God to become our leader, and we decide that we must take the Torah seriously and bring it to the world to the fullest light by our actions, by our deeds, and by the way we behave. And the Torah says that we have to love not only our neighbor, but even our enemy. How do we know? Because the Torah says, the commandment, when you see someone, your enemy, who has a donkey and who's in trouble, you have to help him. What does that mean? The whole concept of love thy enemy is a Jewish concept. And the concept of shalom bayit, of peace in the house, is a Jewish concept. You have to forgive your enemy, the person who offends you, because he is your brother. Kol Yisrael avim zeh v'zeh. All Jewish people are united and responsible for each other. So when other people tell you that love of the enemy is a concept that's not Jewish, it's the opposite. It's a very Jewish concept. And we, the Jewish people, have to learn to love each other and forget all the differences we have between each other. Not Ashkenazim, not Sfaradim, not Yemenites, and not secular, not Chiloni, and so forth, non-religious. We are all Jews coming together to become God's people, to become a light unto the nations. Chag Sameach. Happy holidays to all.